I want to take a time real quick before we get into this reading to really express the importance and really what's motivating me to give you guys this reading, which is the fact that September is Suicide Awareness Month, guys. So I want to get on here and I want to talk about things that are maybe not the easiest to talk about, and to be open and to be honest and to say, even with those things that we're experiencing, the cards can still give us a little bit of light, a little bit of guidance, and sometimes a little bit of harsh truth that we may need to hear, but not in like a bitchy, Regina George kind of way, but more in the like older big sister, I got you and let me help get you through this kind of a way. You just need to be able to say, hey, I actually need the help. You need to be able to look at that dark part of yourself and say, this is something that I'm struggling with, and to not be embarrassed. A lot of us struggle with it. A lot of people are going through really hard times right now. And again, now is the time to really honor, to respect, and to appreciate that there are resources. There are people out there to talk to, and you will get through this, okay? So all my love and light to anybody who's currently going through this in one way, shape, or form. Otherwise, let's go ahead and let's get into this reading. You do not have to be affected by suicide personally to understand or to appreciate this reading. However, I wanted to take that minute to shout that out because that's really where this energy is coming from. That's really where it motivated me to give this reading about calling yourself out, looking at those darker aspects and saying, what is it that I need to get my shit fixed around, rather than saying, oh, I'm terrible and I want to continue to hide it. As I say that, I do want to share that with the deck that I'm using, super excited, but on the inside, it says, without darkness, there is no light. And guys, that is so the truth, that we cannot even see light if there is no darkness. So for those of you that feel like you are going through the darkest of dark nights of souls, you feel like everything is just moon and stars for you lately, that there is no sunlight around you lately, you are feeling like a vampire, you feel like a creature of the night, whatever it may be, this is to let you know that through this healing, by looking at yourself, by doing that inner work, you are going to get through this. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be brighter. You're going to be braver. You're going to be the person on the other side that you never thought that you could even fathom to be. Promise you that. Just hold on. Like I said, find that community and get the help that you need. Please, by all means, get the help that you need. So with that being said, let's jump into this reading. So with this first card, we're trying to find out, what is it that I've been doing wrong? What in my life am I not standing up for myself in the way that I need to be? Am I not showing up for myself in the way that I need to be? That's what I mean by what am I doing wrong? We have the World card, and we also have the Queen of Swords. So what are you doing wrong? What I'm seeing is that you guys, it is your mental health, surprise, surprise. It is the way that you are talking to yourself. It is the way that you are thinking about yourself. You are, I want to be very gentle when I say this, especially talking about the month and everything like that. It is not that your world is terrible because of it, like you're creating it, because you are to a degree. Yes, of course, you are manifesting the life that you think, the things that you say to yourself, the things that you think about, the way that you think about yourself is going to continue to manifest to you, and your world is showing you that. However, what you need to be doing is just changing those thoughts, changing the way that you're talking about yourself. And I understand, easier said than done. Absolutely. I know, HalonaMahina, how do I stop this? This is where I'm comfortable. This is just what my brain does. Rather than continuing to say, oh, my brain is garbage, this is what it is, I can't get out of this. You're going to take baby steps, and you're going to say, each time I have a thought like this, I'm actually going to turn it around. What do I actually love about myself? What can I be grateful about right now? What is a dream that I'm chasing? Anything that's going to make you start to feel good on the inside. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be big. Just something that's going to be able to change your thought a little bit, to get you out of the spiral, to get you out of that negative mindset of what you think you have going on, and then start getting you closer and more easily to what it is you really do want to manifest. Because your world is in your hands, and you have the ability to make this change. You have the ability to make this magical, radical transformation, but you yourself have to believe this. You yourself have to say, I deserve this, and if nobody else is going to be here to help me or to get me out of this or to understand, then I need to be that for myself. I need to stand up and step up for myself the way I would hope somebody else would do for me, or the way that I would do for somebody that I love. That is the hugest point right now, is to really love and honor yourself and allow yourself to see those opportunities. Because the more that you continue to put yourself down, the more you continue to say, I'm not this, I don't deserve that, whatever, you're closing off opportunities that are trying to come to you. And the world right now is trying to give you those opportunities, because you've been trying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you haven't been putting in the work, because you absolutely have, but you're not seeing it in your 3D because you're still allowing your mind to take you wherever you want to go. You're still talking talking negatively. I hate the way my body looks. Why isn't it doing what I want it to do? I'm working out, I'm eating properly, I'm doing all these things, and I'm still not seeing the results. Well, look at the way that you're talking to yourself. Look at the way that you're thinking, ugh, here we go, I have to work out again, and I hate this. Ugh, I hate the way I get so sweaty. Ugh, I hate eating these foods. Change all of that. If you don't like the way you're working out, find a better workout and trick your mind into believing that you enjoy it. The simplest of things, guys, and just focus on those little positive things while your mind is trying to spiral, while your mind is trying to take you into a land of how terrible you really are. Okay, so that's what you're doing wrong. It's the way that you're talking to yourself. It's the way that you're thinking. You got to change those thoughts. You got to change those habits. We have next, what area of my life is it that I need to improve on? The 10 of Cups. It is all about your emotions. It is the way that you feel. It is the way that you are not connecting really with anything else. You need to allow yourself to connect. Now, I'm very much getting that you guys are you have a fear of being vulnerable. You're in your place where you are right now because you feel like you've been let down by everybody. You don't want to let anybody in. Why should I bother anybody with my problems? And if I do, they only stab me in the back with it. Blah, 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 blah. We can go on and on and on forever. The point is you need to stop saying that. I apologize for my voice once again, but you need to be saying, I am surrounded by people who understand. I am surrounded by people who love me and support me and want to help me get through this. I am surrounded by people that I can genuinely trust and I can genuinely be vulnerable with and get through this. You need to understand that the way that you feel, again, the thoughts that you think, the words that you are saying to yourself are manifesting fast and quickly. And when you're doing it in this really negative place, this place of hurt, this place of heaviness, that's a lot of energy, and it's a lot of very negative energy, and you're pushing that out to the universe. And if you can't get out of that, which is okay, by all means, I am the queen of spirals, so I am not here to judge. However, when you are in that moment and you catch yourself in that moment and using that much energy, try to flip it. Use that energy to be angrily manifesting, no, bitch, I got this. No, my life is this way. I do not allow what I feel right now. Get angry at your 3D for not showing you what it is that you're saying is showing up. Point blank, period, so mote it be, whatever it is you gotta say. I said that this is what it is, and my spiral, my heavy emotion as my light is flickering and dimming, okay, this is what I'm wanting, guys. I'm getting the chills. My light keeps changing. This is what I want for myself. This is the life that I have. I'm angry that my 3D thinks it can play this game and not show me because I know better. Because I know that I am the goddess, or I am the king, the queen, whatever word fits and makes you feel like you stand tall and you run your shit. And you are going to take that anger and you are going to turn it into fuel to keep moving forward into what it is you want to do. Because your time is not up right now. It is not time to give up. It is not time to start saying, well, it never came, so never mind, forget it. No, this is the time where you push through that motherfucking boundary. You push through whatever the fuck it is that's that obstacle, because once you get through this fucking difficult obstacle, once you get out of this dark night of the soul, the transformation, the strength that you are going to have, because you didn't think you could even get through this. So imagine the power and the strength that you're going to have when you get through this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. How do I work to improve? The card looks the same front and back. So work on the inside and the outside. Again, the more you work on your inside, the more your outside is going to reflect that for you, and very quickly, because the universe, your higher self, they're trying to give you these things. They are being blocked from giving you the blessings and gifts that you're asking for because you're refusing to be able to open your eyes, open your mind, open your soul and your heart to allowing those things in, because you don't believe that you deserve. And they're like beating down your door like, will you please listen? Will you please see? Just simply take little steps, take little moments, and you will see that we are here. We got you. We're trying to show you. Just open up your eyes. Just trust. Just have faith in love and in light and in community once again. And again, if you can't find that in others, reach out to a hotline, or even so much as put that love into yourself. I understand how simple and like silly that sounds, but seriously, put that love into yourself. What you think that you are needing from somebody else, put it into you, heal you. And that will, if you're searching for a partner, you're searching for community, you're searching for somebody, that connection with others, when you start to love and put that into yourself, again, the universe will match that back, and these people will be coming into your lives like rapidly quick. Like I promise you, like before the holidays, you're gonna have a whole squad of people that you're like, holy crap, I can't even believe this, because I didn't even know you guys like a few months ago. Especially with right now, we're all feeling the same, we can all connect, and people are really finding their communities, their tribes, their fellow weirdos, if you will. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. Like I said, guys, it's all coming in for you. It all is It's everything I just said. Like I said, I didn't even see what the card was. It was literally everything I just said. It's about that community. It's about building. It's about helping each other. It's about really working together for the bigger cause, which is to just raise up humanity, to raise our vibration, no man left behind, if you will, to understand that we all have hurt, we all have struggle, we are all going through something to some degree, and some of us are taking this ass beating a hell of a lot harder than we feel like we can handle. And we do have fellow people that are there to say, give me your hand, I got you, bitch, let's do this, because one day my day is going to be there and you're going to be standing there to pick me the fuck back up too. So just remember that. Again, put what you need into yourself, and those fellow people will come around. If you open yourself up to the possibility, stop saying you don't deserve it, blah blah blah, your past is your past, I don't want to hear it. You deserve love, you deserve community, you deserve support just like anybody else. Acknowledge that, respect that, understand that, and let it come into your life. Last is, how am I holding myself back? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So like I said, guys, right now you are just allowing the 3D to continue to tell you. Ooh, we also have another card, the Hanged Man. It's about seeing things differently. Like I said, the way that you're looking at life right now, the way that you are seeing things, you are feeling like you're lacking. You're feeling like I don't have enough. You're feeling like your 3D is letting you down. But if you look at things in a different way, you start to love yourself rather than looking for external validation to love yourself. And you allow yourself to see things from a different light, whether it's the things that you're going through or other people, whatever it is. Look at things a little bit differently. Turn it upside down and say, if I look at it this way, does it still feel the same way? Does it still heal the same way? Does it still hurt the same way? Can I flip this to make it just easier in my brain to process right now so that I can get through and have another positive day? Rather than saying everything sucks, I hate my life, I don't have any friends, I don't have the community, I don't deserve these things. Twist your words around and just see what happens. Just for shits and giggles, what happens when you do that? What kind of things come into your life? Changing the way that you think, having a little bit more positivity, and I'm not talking toxic positivity, I'm talking just genuine, I want to get the fuck out of what I've been feeling. I don't want to feel so low anymore. Let me trick my brain into thinking that I do feel good, that I do love my body, that I do have support, I do have connection. Allowing yourself to have those thoughts, allowing yourself to change those thoughts is not going to bring you any harm. It's not going to bring you any negativity. It's going to do nothing but bring you good. So why not just give it a shot? Because even if you don't see anything good, it was at least worth a shot. And at the very least, you're starting to change your brain. You're starting to change where it's comfortable. You're starting to change what it thinks it needs to say to make you survive. Because that's the problem. It's just been survival. And it's not about survival anymore. You've survived. You're here. Now it's time to fucking thrive. Now it's time to figure out, who the fuck am I? Where am I most powerful? And how do I honor, respect, and become that to the fullest ability, so I can feel like my light is shining. I can feel like I'm doing my life's purpose and I'm moving forward in a positive way in my life. Beautiful. Final message we have is stillness. Being one with yourself, allowing yourself to say, hey, these dark times, the stuff that I don't feel the most comfortable opening up about, or the things that I'm trying to hide, that I'm trying to brush under the rug, let me sit for a moment in quiet and in stillness with these things. Why do I feel these ways? Why do I continue to think that this is okay? Why is this safe for me? Why is this normal for me? Is this still what I want? And what do I need to do in order to remove the heaviness, remove the negativity from what it is that I'm dealing with, and try to put a more positive light, a more positive spin onto it? That looks like it's it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope nothing was too harsh. I hope it absolutely resonates with you, and that it does motivate you to speak up about the truths that you're going through, to reach out to people, and to really just connect. Because unfortunately, sometimes the best way to connect with other humans is through our trauma, and sometimes that's just the best way to do it, to show each other, hey, we're all human, we're all in this together. I have flaws, you have flaws. Let's help each other get out of these flaws, and let's see what happens next. I'm HalonaMahina, guys. I thank you so much for allowing me to read your energies, to give you this reading, for taking the time to listen to my crazy voice while I'm still healing. And remember, if you're looking for private readings, head on over to my website, HalonaMahina.store. Those prices are going to be dropping like flies right now. So keep your eyes on there. Go check that out. And I will see you guys shortly with a new reading. Thanks. Bye.